Hey everyone, I'm Tanner151 and this is the Crysis 3 beta. Now, I've played some games on the Crash site, which is essentially headquarters if you've never played Crysis before. And I've also played Hunter mode, which is a new game mode to Crysis in general. Now, I have gameplay and that will be shown in a minute. I'm just going to show you the menu real quick. You have your quick match, you can just play a quick match real quick. There's only 2 game modes right now, and there's not a lot of people playing. And I think I know why. The beta released on the same day as Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Revolution map pack, which is kind of dumb for them to release it today. They could have released it a week ago, this beta, a week ago, and it would have been a lot better for them. Now, there's a private match, of course, we all know what that is. Player profile, where you can edit nothing really. You can't really do anything. It does give you some stats over here to the right, and those are some of my favorite armor stuff. 20% complete, I guess that means I'm 20% done with the scar. Not sure. I've reached max rank in the beta. It's level 10 plus 1, but it's not a level 11. It's just like max level. So I'm only pretty much 10. Here's my classes. I try to change them up, even though my little perks over here are pretty much the same. I really like the auto armor. It automatically activates maximum armor when you're taking damage, which is good. And the perks, they're the same perks throughout all 3 tiers. You just choose which one you want. Phantom, I'm not a huge fan of Phantom. I don't really use the stealth mode. Scout, okay. Proximity alarm I don't really use. Heavy weapon pro, I don't really need it. This one, point fire enhance, I can see the benefits of it, so I would use it a little bit on I have it on my LMG class. I can see in that little clip there it showed. Armor transfer is, oh sorry, I'm not there yet. Make no footstep or suit sounds when moving. I am gonna equip this on one of my classes. Ammo transfer, kills restore 10%, armor transfer, sorry. I'm also using that one because every time you get a kill, your armor gets a little more energy, so you can be a maximum armor, and since I'm getting shot, my maximum armor is staying there. Does that make sense? So it's continually staying there. Now here's faster movement speed, XP bonus, Phantom, I already went over that. So there's not really a lot. Yeah, there's not really a lot, but a lot of perks. But that's okay. The guns, they brought over a lot of guns from Crysis 2. I think almost too many. I think they could have kept. They're not kept. I think they should have added more though. More guns that weren't in Crysis 2, because a lot of these Scarab mod 2, it looks just like the Scarab. There's no difference. The Marshall was there, the DSG-1, and I got a bone to pick with this. Why don't they have a bolt-action rifle? I would like to have a bolt-action rifle and this one, and have the bolt-action rifle, you get it after you get 50 kills with this or something. That would be okay. The AGR, it's actually pretty good. I don't remember this being in the last one, but I think it was. The feline, it's a little different. Pretty much the same premise, but a little different. And the FY7IM. I have no idea if this is in Crysis 2. I didn't play Crysis 2 multiplayer all that much. I have no idea. Of course, the Predator Bow's new. This, I believe, was in there, and the Typhoon is new. Pistols are the Nova, which I knew was there. The Majestic 6. It's there. The Hammer's back. Hammer 2. I don't think this one was there. It's like a SMG, pretty much. I think what it means by suit reboot is when the full game comes out and they add all the features to it, because this is a limited beta. It's only to level 10 and you can't go any higher than that. So I have 5 classes. Nano suit reboot. Oh, okay. See, you just have to reboot and you just, okay, rebooting's almost like a sort of like a prestige, I guess. Oh, well, you see that, guys? I just learned something new. Rebooting, you get new weapons and stuff, but you lose all your attachments. So, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that. That's kind of cool. Alright, that's pretty much it. Oh, and there are some challenges, social challenges, Crynet challenges, squad, and lobby. I haven't played with any friends, so I don't know these two yet. Settings, I mean, that's just pretty common. I like playing on 50. It feels really fast. It starts off on 30, but I like the 50. The dogs are playing. Sorry if you can hear that. Can't customize equipment because I just like kind of prestiged almost. And single player, can't play it. No single player yet. Anyway, guys, I'm going to show you the gameplay, and that'll be it. See y'all. Hey everyone, it's Tanner151 here, and this is Crysis 3 beta gameplay. This is crash site, sorry, on the map Airport. In the beta there are only 2 maps and 2 game modes, Crash Site and Hunter. I'll show Hunter in a minute. I chose the basic assault class, the Scarab mod 2. The Scarab is pretty much going to be the main gun. I can tell it's going to be the main gun of the game. Maybe the Feline, or the FY1, that could be also competitive towards it, but I'm pretty sure the Scarab's going to be just the main thing like it was in Crysis 2. I believe it was in Crysis 2. I didn't play enough Crysis 2 to figure out completely. Anyway, I didn't play a lot of Crash Site. I think I just played Team Deathmatch in Crysis 2, but in Crysis 3, the aliens drop these little pods and you have to capture points, and I know that was in Crysis 2, but they also explode, and you can also tear shields off the crash site, off the object, and you can use that as like a shield, or you can throw it at someone and possibly kill them. Now, the dog tag thing, you know, kill someone, pick up the dog tag to get like a kill streak, that's the same. The kill streaks that I had with this class, I don't know if it changes per class, like Assault or Scout has something different, but the kill streaks I had for this class were Maximum Radar, Swarmer, I believe, and an EMP Blast at 7. It was 357, and it was all pretty easy. This game I get it multiple times, I think 2. The alien guns are really powerful, but they make your screen blue. For some reason, they make everything on your HUD blue, so it's like harder to see. I guess they did that to balance out, I'm not sure. But I aimed in with this thing. I didn't like hip fire with it because I kept thinking if I like hip fire, it would just do terrible, but it's really good if you hit them. And when you're on the main menu, it says that, I guess it shows like Crytek's like info bar and all that. They said that they made the armor, they made health like more, or the armor more resistant to damage, so people can't kill each other as fast. And in most games it's like, oh dude, that sucks, they're adding health, but in this game I didn't even notice it, and I liked it. I liked how much bullets it took. It almost takes a full clip to kill some people sometimes, but see right there, I think when you run out of ammo, you should drop it. It should automatically drop. I don't like that it just stays in your hand. Not a huge fan of that part. A lot of the perks that have been in Crysis 2 have returned. I think they've been modified in slight differences. I don't know all of them off the top of my head. I do apologize for that, but a lot of them seem very similar. This, like I said, this Crash Site. A new really cool thing that I saw at the end of every game. I don't show it here. I'll show it later in the Hunter game mode because I keep forgetting to record because I didn't know this was happening. They have these highlights, and it's your highlights, your personal highlights throughout the match. It could be like getting a double kill, or getting a really cool kill, or this or that. It was pretty interesting. I like that. The environments are a little interactive. I just saw that. I just kicked open a door. And I was gonna go get the shield, but it just blew up. And it said that those things, when they blow up, they'll hurt you. They actually haven't. I haven't been hurt at all while that's happening. A really good perk to use though is when you're getting shot at, your armor instantly goes to maximum armor. So it's like, it's almost kind of like Juggernaut or Painkiller, but not really. It's like a little bit of extra armor. Hopefully there's a perk. I mean, it says multiple times in the game this or that might change. Like this is subject to change, so they might even add more perks, maybe add a few more guns. I hope they do. I hope they add another sniper rifle, because I don't like the DSG-1. I don't like it. It's semi-automatic and it's not very powerful. I would like a bolt action sniper that's pretty powerful, like a one-shot kill to the head, and maybe like a two-shot body shot, or you know, if they're hurt, it's a one-shot. So Crytek, if you're listening, I'm hoping for it. Fingers crossed. I know you probably can't put it in the game this late, but overall, I hope you put it in maybe in a DLC or something. I don't know. I just want a sniper rifle that's good. The Jackal returns. I didn't see it in multiplayer, or I didn't see it in Crash Site for my classes, but when I was playing Hunter mode, it was there. The Scarab's back, obviously. Or the Scar. I think it's the most common gun in the game. This thing was pretty cool, but I didn't like it as much as the pinch gun, which is actually a really stupid name. I won't say stupid, it's just a silly name. I think they could have changed it to something more like an alien assault rifle, or I don't know, something better than a pinch gun. Pinch gun just doesn't seem that, I don't know, don't really like the sound of it. And see right there, I was trying to switch it, and I tweeted this to Crytek, but when I had that gun and I was switching it and trying to get to my other gun without holding X, I was doing the Y thing, like press Y to switch. It zoomed in my gun to where like the red dot, the reflex sight there, was the back of my gun instead of there being a stock to it. So again, if they are watching this, I'm gonna leave it on Twitter and I'm gonna send it to them. Also, if you haven't subscribed to me, please do, because I put content of various games out. I am relatively consistent. Some days I go 3 or 4 days without uploading, but it's a busy schedule. So subscribe, please like or comment this video if you liked it, and also subscribe to my Twitter, or follow me on Twitter, because that's when I'll tweet when I'm uploading or rendering a video, because can't do it anywhere else. I'm not going to do it through Facebook or anything. So follow me on Twitter, I'll put it in the description. The kill cam thing, like the personal battle, it's like your nemesis almost. It like shows you how many times they've killed you, how many times you killed them. The kill cam seems a little better in this game. That was a weird run right there. It seems a little better than it was in Crysis 2. A little more consistent, I guess. I just had it. The game is very smooth, but it's still sluggish. It's still kind of heavy feeling. But I hear the PC version is very, very fluid. So maybe it's because we're on a console, and I think this gameplay was before I switched my sensitivity to a 50, because it was on 30. And I just didn't like 30 that much. I mean, it was really good, and I was really accurate with my guns, but I don't like having to take forever to turn, so I put it on 50, which was a pretty good spot for it. The Marshall is powerful as ever. I really like the Marshall. I was kind of surprised at how big the reticle is for it. I mean, look how small the reticle is for it. So hopefully that's just like not a finished build. There's going to be like a huge spread, because if it's that small of a spread, that might be overpowered in some corners. Like in this building area right here, it could be overpowered. But I'm not like a game designer, so I don't question all that much. See, this is really powerful. I haven't noticed any new, like, little, when you kill someone, it pops up something, like right there I got Swarmer. Well, it'll be like denied or double kill or whatever. I haven't noticed any new ones except in Hunter mode where I got denied. No, it wasn't denied, it was debuffed or something like that. When you kill like a hunter that's invisible, they are invisible on Hunter mode. It's crazy. You'll see in a minute when I show the gameplay. The Swarmer is a pretty cool little kill streak. You just bring out like this rocket launcher thing and shoot it everywhere. The Pincher, which is the little walker thing walking around, it's okay. I did get one good streak on it on another game, but overall I'm not anything to really worry about. I don't think it's really overpowered unless the person that's in it is really good. The alien weapons are throughout the map, and they're power weapons, very similar to like Gears of War, Halo. Invisibility cloak works pretty well. It works even better in Hunter mode, Works a lot better. See, double kill right there. That weapon's pretty powerful. The graphics, and here's the EMP blast. I don't really notice it, but I guess the other team gets it. And I haven't seen a lot of EMP blasts on me, so I don't think I have been EMP blasted yet. So I don't know the effects of it. But I'm assuming your like HUD's gone. You can't do, maybe you can't do maximum armor or invisibility. Now with the graphics are pretty good, and this is a beta build, so I assume, I'm not 100% sure on this, so I assume that this is not the final product, like graphics wise. I mean overall it's really good, but like some of the grass sometimes looks pretty fake or just kind of thrown on there. So I'm assuming in the final version of the game it'll all be cleared out, it'll be the full graphic beauty, all that. But I do have a problem with the game only having a 2-year development time. I'm not really happy with 2-year developments. I think 3 years is the good one. Call of Duty can barely do it in 2 years. Like if it's delayed in any way, like Modern Warfare 3 was by like the 3 or 4 months, it makes the game a lot worse. Now this did get its full 2 years of development and does seem pretty good so far in this beta. We'll see how the campaign and the final multiplayer is, but overall this looks like a pretty solid game. I'm getting it, so I'll let y'all know then. Alright, I'm going to show you the hunter mode now.
Shit, you guys, shut the fuck up. We got hunters below. 1 second, Control. I'm getting readings. Secondary is down. Prepare for emergency landing.
Alright everyone, that was the little intro to the hunter mode. And at one point my dog like shook, so her collar rang. That's what you heard earlier, if you did hear it. Anyway, hunter mode, you have one of 3 classes: assault, or ranger, sorry, ranger, scout, and something else that has the alpha jackal shotgun. Now, I started off kind of bad, obviously, but this mode's actually really fun. I really like it. It's awesome when you're the hunter because you move really fast. You have a crossbow. That's awesome. You're permanently invisible, and the invisibility in hunter mode is way better than it is in normal multiplayer. Maybe it's because in hunter mode you're C.E.L.L operatives, you're C.E.L.L soldiers, so you don't actually have nanosuit armor like you do in normal multiplayer, so you can't like see it. Your vision's not as good. That makes sense. And as a hunter, you move crazy fast, as I said. The C.E.L.L operatives, they are at a disadvantage, except in numbers. So if you have a full team and you're all like working together, it can be pretty good. But I haven't seen that really. I haven't seen full teams like work together. People are always by themselves. And when you're a hunter, you have permanent radar. Now I do start off bad right here, but at one point in this game, I go on a nice little spree. It took me a little while to get used to the bow and arrow. Like, is it instant? Is there like a little lead on? Or see, close quarter, sniper, and ranger. Those are the classes. They all have their own little abilities, but I preferred actually the alpha jackal is pretty good, or the close quarters was pretty good, and the ranger pretty good. I don't really see the point of the scout. I didn't really see a point for it. And every time you survive every few seconds, I guess it's 5 or so, you get a bonus. You get 10 points. 10 points. Or maybe it's when a C.E.L.L operative dies. Yeah, I'm not seeing any points pop up right now. Oh, maybe. Oh, it is like every 5 or so seconds. You get 10 points. Then the more C.E.L.L operatives that are killed, the more the points increase. So the longer you stay alive, the more XP you get, which is pretty good. It's wanting you to survive. Not so you just die and become a hunter, because when you're a hunter, there's no guarantee you're going to get the kills, because other people are already hunting and finding them. It is pretty difficult to get kills as a C.E.L.L operative, because, as I said, the hunters are very, very invisible. And this gun right here, the Typhoon, which is new in the game, I hope it's a little more nerfed than it's showing right now in multiplayer, because in regular multiplayer, I really hope this isn't 500 bullets, because look how fast that sprays. That's just insane. Now, it did take a whole clip to kill that guy, but in normal multiplayer, when everyone's more visible, maybe, I don't know, maybe they have nerfed it for that. Maybe they balanced it out equally. Anyway, What I'm seeing a lot is that people get the shields and they'll hide in these tunnels, which is on this map and airport. I think they got a really varied map here. It has high places, has low places, tunnels, has buildings. I think that's why they chose those two maps, to show off both game modes equally. So like this map wouldn't just be amazing for hunter mode and suck for crash side. They got two maps balanced out pretty equally. And when a hunter's nearby, you're on the bottom left corner, your radar, it has those red bars come out, and when it starts pinging like bam, 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 that means a hunter is nearby. And when you're a C.E.L.L. operative and only like the last 1 or 2 or 3 left, and you hear that sound, it's like, oh my god, where are they? Because it doesn't tell you where they are. It just says that they're nearby. And since they're almost invisible, you have to really look. You'll just see slight shimmering of red shimmering, and you'll be like, there he is. So it is like very, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's a really good, it's really good how they did this game mode. It's really fun. I like this game mode. Now, will I play it all the time? Probably not. You don't get as much XP playing this game mode unless you probably get all the kills and you're just a beast at it. But I was just looking at the crossbow, seeing how fired I wasn't even aiming at anyone. But excuse me. Let's see right here. I really fail trying to hit this guy. It took me a while to figure out like the lead on and the sensitivity and everything. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I get him when he's farther away. That makes sense. Actually, that does make sense, because if you have a crossbow, the farther away they are, the more accurate you can get. Because if they're close range, if they just move a little bit, you're off. Can't compensate. Now, here's a bone I have to pick with the game, and it's not really the multiplayer, it's more of just the general game. It's set like 20 or 30 years after Crysis 2, but you're still in New York, where there are aliens, from what I've seen in the trailers and some gameplay. There are aliens, they're back. So why are they in New York? Because at the end of Crysis 2, you like launched a biological attack against them and killed them all. Maybe more came from space, I don't know, or maybe more were underground, where they've been like resting for millions of years or whatever. I don't know the storyline all that well, forgive me. But it's like, why couldn't they do it in like a Washington DC or something? It's always New York City. New York City is like, in a lot of games and movies, New York City says destroyed. Maybe it's because it's a huge example of the American ideal, you know, with Statue of Liberty, all the immigrants, freedom and all that. I don't know. But I think they could have done it maybe in Washington DC with all this foliage and destroyed area, but in Washington DC or another city would add a little more variety, because it's still New York, but it has been damaged significantly over the years, and nature's reclaimed it, and you're fighting the C.E.L.L. Can't remember what that exactly stands for. It's like something logistics and something. I really don't know, but they're a huge corporation. Well, C.E.L.L. is like their military force. The actual corporation's Crynet. I know, very similar to Crytek, but the actual corporation's Crynet, founded by a German guy, another guy. I think they're both Germans. I'm not sure. I'm really bad at this. He's a British, I think. Anyway, you kill like the British sounding guy in the second game. And the third game, I don't know. Maybe he's around still. I'm not sure. But at the end of Crysis 2, you hear his voice, and then the game ends. So I don't know. But the beta it's good. It's fun. Sorry. It's fun. It's not bad. I do suggest you download it. It's like 1.86 or 1.84 gigabytes, so it's not all that much. And I will leave it on my hard drive just in case when I get the full game I get to carry over some medals or something, or dog tags. I doubt I'll carry over my rank. I really doubt that that's going to happen. I don't think it will. But who knows? You never know. Now, I haven't noticed any problems in the beta, major ones. There was one I mentioned when on the crash site one, where I got killed while trying to switch to my normal weapons from a kill streak weapon. And when I dropped the kill streak weapon, my screen was really zoomed in. It was really where my weapons were like way closer to me and bigger. So that's not really a problem, but it does need to be addressed, because that just like takes away from the polishness of the game. They still carry the same voice of like maximum armor invisibility, but I don't think he's as annoying as he was in Crysis 2. Maybe just because I'm used to it, but in Crysis 2 was like maximum armor, invisibility. It was just really kind of annoying. It doesn't seem as annoying in this one. Well, guys, that's it for the game modes. There is a little more gameplay, but I'm going to cut it off a little short, and I'm going to show you the highlight thing, which was cool that I saw it after every game, but I kept forgetting to keep recording. So I'm just going to fade this one out, and you're going to see the highlight thing, and it's like a kill cam of all your best kills in that game. So here we go. We're going to see that in just a second. Hey guys, this is the highlight thing. It's coming up real quick. I just want to say before it shows, because I don't want to say it's silent. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it all the way through, I know it's long. I apologize for that. I just wanted to cover everything, or as much as I could remember. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And follow me on Twitter so you know when I'm going to upload stuff. Alright, thank you guys. Y'all have a nice day.